Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. We have a special guest with a live performance tonight. With the album out right now called Black Sheep. Give it up for Big Dre.
Gon' do real shit. Told us that we had to grow up. They be talking all that real shit. On the road, they don't know us. And my mom see me try to sell crack, and she told me that I got slow up. I jumped off the push and hot right in the shit and gives. Told me Drizzy chill, don't rush. That was hard hit I ain't never listened. Thought I knew it all, but I ain't know much. It was me, Chico, checking ice, posted on the block before O's tug. I don't know shit, but we ain't never bitchin' cause we soldiers. We ain't tolerating disrespect, we gon' pull up and kill them if them niggas troll us. That's some real niggas, that's some step by me. We gon' hit the head, then the rest dry. Swear I ain't never fear nobody, nigga, you ain't never scared nobody. And I told Gibbs we gotta get the bread. I don't need nobody cause my bro got me. And they keep it real while you niggas win. Yeah, I was never really nobody cause y'all wasn't with us in the sandbox. Yeah, I miss my nigga dude, man. Wasn't with us on the land block. Yeah, I wasn't ducking from the blue van. Yeah, I miss my nigga Chico. Wasn't with us selling white man. Wasn't posted on the F block. Yeah, I wasn't ducking from the white van. We was niggas gon' do real shit. Told us that we had to grow up. They be talking all that real shit. On the road, I don't know us. And my mom see me try to sell crack. She told me that I got slow. I jumped off the push and hot right in the shit.
You know what I mean?
Thanks.
You comfortable up there?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm straight. Like I said, we in the living room with it.
Yeah, we at home, man.
We in the living room with it.
Yeah, man. Big Dre.
Big Dre, man.
Why your name Big Dre now? How it transitioned from Lil Dre to Big Dre?
It was Young Dre. First
Young
I was
Dre.
going by Young Dre. It got the Big Dre because like I ain't want to do the little shit, the young shit. Cause I'm gonna get older. Like you feel me? Like I'm older now. I want my name to be Young Dre right now.
Right.
You feel me? So I made that conscious decision back then to change it.
But you know,
Yeah.
I feel like Big Dre, I feel like all right, let me say this. Your age don't amount up to, not you per se, I'm just saying, period. Our age don't be amounting up to who we are sometimes or vice versa.
No doubt.
I did an interview with your brother and he said when you was young, you was older.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Sometimes
sure.
dudes be older but younger. That's what I'm seeing today. A lot of grown-ass kids.
Yeah.
Niggas be 45 and be like kids.
Yeah.
And then vice versa. I don't really see young dudes grown no more. I don't see that way like that as much as I used to back in the day.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I could identify with that. Like they not advanced. I think it was a generation after me where you still had that. You feel me? But I feel like after them, like now, this generation, because I see young boys like Sadi and like, you know what I'm saying, he was like kind of advanced, and you know what I'm saying, for his generation and stuff like that. And there's a couple of them that was kind of advanced out their generation, but you know what I'm saying, I don't see that after them. Like after them, I don't see it.
What you think happened?
I just think the culture caught up with them because, like, you know, like all the stuff that they doing started with my generation, 2012, all the ops and savages, the Chicago shit and all that, and it seemed like we wasn't even on that like that, and it seemed like it just caught up to them some type of way, and they stuck to it. You feel me? And now they just running with it. You feel me?
Do you think Chicago had a lot to do with it, or y'all, you seen that before Chicago and all that, like the drill and all that stuff?
No, it was shit going on before Chicago, but Chicago definitely became a blueprint, and that was like all around the country. Sometimes I be thinking it was an agenda because how much it spread it. This shit changed the culture. Like we say our words different from that culture. You feel me? We say different words, bro. I hear grown men say ops and people that I never thought say these words when it first came out, say these words, you feel me? So that shit spread it like a virus. You see, I be thinking it was an agenda, but yeah.
I think it's an agenda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be honest, I'm 38, and when I grew up, it was stuff out that was influencing us to a whole nother level. Tupac, Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
I remember not arguing, but being me and one of my homies back then. Y'all remember Snow from the Bluff?
Yeah.
He was going back and forth with me, telling me that shit was real.
Yeah, that shit.
Bro, he really was acting like, boy, he really was.
He had a lot of niggas food though,
Bro.
He had a lot of niggas food, bro.
Bro, how you think that's real?
I don't
He
know,
was killing
like,
shit.
Yeah, he was shooting. He would have been in jail the next day.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So did he ever come around and be like, damn, bro, I really was tripping back then?
You know what's crazy? I never even had the conversation with him about that.
Yeah, you got to double back.
Yeah, I
on
definitely got to revisit that.
You got to double back on that.
The funny part is he wasn't that young at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? He was older.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a young boy, but maybe he was younger mentally.
Right.
You dig me?
Right.
But influence is deep.
Mm-hmm.
Much as older people talk about the young cats today, the stuff that they do and all that, and I'll be like, yo, we grew up with social media, no telling what we would have did. Because attention is a mug, and everybody wanted attention back then too. They can't front and lie. When I got out of Overbrook, dudes had their cars parked outside with the music loud,
No doubt.
with all the windows down. So you can't say what you wouldn't have did that these youngins do. Because I can only imagine growing up with social media.
Right.
Feel me?
No doubt.
So you can't blame them. Like, you can't blame the young boys. Like, it's just different.
Yeah, like Gibbs was telling you about my nephew and shit. Like,
yeah.
And like my nephew, like he always really like been under me. Like me and my sister, real close. Like we all close as a unit, but you know, I was always the youngest, so she treated me down there like her son, you feel me? So when it came to my nephew, like that was like he was with me, you feel me? So it was a shock, but it's like I don't even know where the disconnect came in at. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was like a thing where he didn't like, he probably felt like I just was trying to discipline him, like, or you feel me? I'm saying? So I couldn't get close to him. Cause you know how like I went through that as a kid, like where I'm saying my mom, I'd be lashing out because my mom doing wrong, but she'd tell somebody I'm doing wrong and they'd just chastise me. Like, you ain't doing nothing thorough. Like, come fuck with me, you feel me? And that's what I was trying to explain to my nephew, bro. I understand you more than her. I identify with you more than her. You feel me? I ain't one of them. Like,
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then he ended up, you feel me? He ended up being locked up for the homicide, just to touch back on it, you know what I'm saying? Because whoever don't know, you know what I'm saying? He only 14, you know what I mean? But, you know, Allah don't make no mistakes.
Do you still talk to him to this day?
Yeah, I went to go see him not too long ago.
What is energy like?
It's like he trying to open up a little bit now, because before he just blinked, like just not talking and you know, just being dry. So when I came up there, he was like, I see, like, all right, I'm like, all right, he trying to open up.
Yeah.
You feel me? I seen Spade over in there. He was working there and shit. I'm like, damn, that's what's up.
Oh,
like
Spade from the Figures?
Yeah, I seen him. Like he I don't know if he worked there, but he was there, you feel me? Probably just supporting or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, that's what's up. And shit.
It's crazy because I don't even see Spade pushing that. So maybe he really just doing it for himself and the kids. It's not like a thing where he pushing it. If he do work there, or he may work for a program or a nonprofit, like you said, but that's dope. I ain't even know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's important.
I definitely seen him there when I went to go see my nephew. And he just like, he was booked with a lot of young boys that was in the same situation as him. I'm just like, man, because I was a wild young boy too. That's what I was trying to tell him. Like, bro, like, I really understand you. Just, you know what I'm saying, come holler at me. And it's like, he ain't, I mean,
Yeah.
it happened like that.
So when you went to go see him, did he feel like, you think he noticed what he's facing? What he's up against?
No, not really. I don't really think he know. And I always say that. I be like, he don't dig it. I think until time start passing and he start growing up, then he probably.
That's why I think a lot of.
Because they charge him as an adult too.
He 14?
14.
Damn. So he could potentially get life.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to put that on.
Yeah,
that's why I
said
potentially.
I know you don't,
know
but I'm just saying I'm not aware of what he even facing. You feel me? I never know. I was never told like he's facing this. You feel me? So I'm not.
But is he charged? He charged as an adult for first-degree murder?
No, they dropped it to a third. Yeah.
But you know what though? I want to inform y'all on something. Pennsylvania, at one point, murder, they just book you. First degree, up top, you done. When certain mayors was in the office, like Lynn Abraham, the old white guy, we was talking about him one day up here. His name is Frank something. He was a racist, crazy mayor. He the one that bombed. Y'all ever heard of the Move, John?
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he did that.
The Move, yeah.
Yeah.
West and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna get his name.
Come on, Rizzo.
Frank Rizzo.
Yeah. My grandpop said he made all of them pull their pants down up the Ville at the playground and shit.
He was vicious.
Shit, yeah.
He was vicious.
Yeah.
And the DA Larry Krasner, much as people talk about him, I'm not really a crazy super politic boy, but I do keep my eye on it. I see him sometimes give youngins third degree, 20 to 40, instead of giving you life at 14. Because mentally, you know, he a kid, he don't know better. So let me give him a 20 to 40 so he got another chance. But back then, life, you're done. No, I never even seen too many people get third degree and none of that stuff. First degree, you're done. When I was coming up, dudes was getting elbows like it wasn't nothing. So,
that shit real, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Inshallah, he be alright though.
Inshallah, you think jail saved some people?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of people that I be like, I'm saying jail probably saved him. I do say that.
Yeah.
Some people go to jail, I be like, I mean, he was out here tripping, jail probably saved him, you feel me? Yeah, I do believe that, but you know, I wouldn't recommend it though.
For nobody?
No, I wouldn't recommend it.
I would.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's just too like that shit, man. That shit terrible.
You know,
that shit terrible though.
I just think order and stability and I know it sounds crazy, but I think a lot of people wasn't raised with that. And I think when you get that, because a lot of dudes do come home and be like, man, that shit saved my life. Even though it's like it is, but when you witness certain things, it give you a change of heart.
Yeah.
You still a man, you still gonna take care of business if you need to. You ain't no,
sure.
You know what I mean? But as far as like you come home with a different mindset.
For sure.
I don't want to go back up there. You know what I'm saying? Change your mind.
Yeah. I feel what you're saying, but I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't recommend it. But
no, I know. I get what you're saying. It's a effed up place. I just think that some kids do need that. They need to witness. They need to go to the army or something. They need that in order to save their life because they on the ground doing 100 miles of running.
Yeah. Some of them tightened up. Like I tightened up, but you know, like I was a wild kid. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I grew up fast. You feel what I'm saying? I grew up fast, being around my brother and like his crowd. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I grew up with them and I grew up with my own crowd. You feel me? So it's like I was learning at the same pace as my brother. So when I got to my crowd, I was like way more advanced than them. You feel me? So like I feel like I tightened up, but I had to go through certain shit. Like I really went through shit. You feel me? You feel me? Like being shot. You feel me? And I like got like, you know what I'm saying, like start fucking with the pills and I mean going through like dark days and you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And going through that probably saved me. You feel me? Cause I was, you feel me? I was 100 miles per hour. You feel me? Front line.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of slowed me down and I really had to get in tune with myself. You feel me? And I kind of separated from everybody. You feel me? That's why like on Gibbs' interview, he said I wasn't really around him at a certain point in time. And I wasn't, but Gibbs really didn't understand what I was going through. You feel what I'm saying?
He said that too.
Yeah, and I had to come to realize that I'm like, he was young too, because Gibbs, and some people not as, you know, you got some people that's more like tough love, then you got some people that could be more, you feel what I'm saying? And they could approach you more in a more like,
welcoming manner.
Yeah, just more understanding manner.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, man, you should just tighten up and because they ain't understand what I was going through. When Gibbs went to jail, my cousin came home, like, and he was like the cousin we all looked up to. You feel me? He was our, like, you feel me? That was our muscle. You feel me?
Mhm.
And when Gibbs got locked up, him and my man got locked up for attempted murder and shit. When they was like 18. And my cousin came home, and I just used to be under him every day. You feel me?
Mhm.
And he got killed in like 2.5 months. You feel me? And Gibbs, like I was advanced, but that was my brother. Still was my security. Like, you feel me? That was my older brother. He was still my security.
Mhm.
So by him being gone and me going through the most traumatic thing of my life, it hurted me even more because I didn't have nobody to be like, you feel me? It's good. Like, you feel me? It'll be all right. So that shit traumatized me. You feel me? So when he came home, I was different. Like, but I still was like, I was dealing with it. Then I got shot, and then that's when I started fucking with the perks and all that. They started giving them to me, and then that took me to a whole different place. You feel me?
Yeah, people get hooked on perks by default, man. It ain't nothing planned. It's by default. You taking one, taking another one. Next thing you know, you got a habit. But why do you have so much respect for your older brother?
I respect his grind. You feel me? I respect, because I watched it firsthand since we was kids. Since he started and jumped out the gate, he just went full force, and like even more than me. Like, I stop, I get distracted, but Gibbs just keep going. You feel me? He really deserve that shit when it comes to the music. That's one thing I gotta say. Like, when it comes to the music, he deserved that shit. You feel me? And he got a story. He been through a lot. We both do. We got stories. You feel what I'm saying? Like real shit we been through. Just me, him, my sister, and my mom. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You watch you learned a lot from your brother?
I'm gonna say I learned a lot with my brother.
Okay.
You know, cause it wasn't like we was more side by side. Since I was big enough to like run with him, I was running with him. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't a lot of things he was bringing back to me. It was some things, but it wasn't like, especially when it came to the streets. Cause when it came to the streets, I was like, I was off the porch real fast. You feel what I'm saying?
Just go ahead. My bad.
No, what I was saying was, like, I learned a lot. I learned stuff from him, but I learned a lot with him. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was like right there with him. Like, Gibbs would tell you that himself. Like, it wasn't. That's why I didn't really get the experience of like a big brother that was like a lot of years older than me and could really, like groom me and take, like, it wasn't like that. He was learning while I was learning. I was side by side with him. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was different for me. Like everything that him and his peers was doing, I was right there. You feel me? I started doing it with them before he was doing like certain things. Like, cause Gibbs, like he just was always, you feel me, smooth with it. Like, I was like more, you feel me, like,
You was more
trying to be like aggressive. I was like on some, you feel me?
I told your brother that. I said, yo, you a smooth motherfucker.
He just, Gibbs always was smooth. So I was like hot.
Gibbs don't give me like a sneaky smooth, but in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like right there, he grown now, but I'm saying probably when he was young. He you know them sneaky smooth
I
people.
feel you.
You know
what I mean by smooth, like, I mean Gibbs just gonna do him. You feel me?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get into a whole too much. Like, he gonna do him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I used to be in the mix of shit, like, with my crowd.
Right.
You feel me? But Gibbs would just be, you feel me, doing him, and like shit would be going on over there. Gibbs would be like, I mean, that's what they on. Like, I'm here, but I'm not gonna insert myself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I, like, amongst my crowd, I was like the main person. So when something happened amongst my crowd, it was usually me that it was coming back to.
Right.
Gibbs wasn't like that with his crowd. You feel what I'm saying? So it just was a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dope. You gotta know how to move, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had that experiences with some family members. It's just like one of my folks is just like, no matter what, he always gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
he do shit like pull up in a new Benz. We young. I'm like, where the fuck you get this from?
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like he just was the type that just was smooth and figured shit out. And I don't know how he used to do it, but I learned a lot from him. Rest to his soul.
Yeah. That's
So how did y'all grow up? Like, you know, give me some input on your situation, like your mom and you know, your household. I want to know how you.
My mom, like I said, I'm the youngest. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We all got different dads. I mean, my mom was with my dad. Like my dad was the only one like my mom was really with. You feel me? Like my mom couldn't have kids after Gibbs because she got like something put in her arm to stop her from having kids. But when she met my dad, they got it taken out, like, and planned to have me so she could have me. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like my perspective, like on just being the youngest, like I was cool. You feel what I'm saying? I was cool. I had an older brother, older sister. You feel me? They looked out for me.
Yeah.
So I was cool. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? My mom. But like when the bad times did hit, it did hit me the most. Cause I was the youngest. You feel me? So when my mom used to go through her little stuff and you feel me, getting on her little situation or whatever, like I used to go out and look for my mom on a late night. Gibbs like, yo, like, cause it wasn't affecting him like it was affecting me. Gibbs had to tell me like, yo, bro, just chill, like come in the house, like.
Cause he more understand.
Yeah, I'm walking up the bars and shit. Yo, you seen this little short like they just like, young boy, go ahead. You feel me? Yeah. But I'm out. It's 11:30 at night. You feel me? Gibbs like, man, just come in the house. You feel me?
Cause he know Gibbs know she gonna get back when she get back.
Exactly.
Like you can't stop that.
Exactly.
But you young, like, well, I want my mom. What's going on?
Exactly. Yeah. So when the shit did come, when shit did hit the fan, it affected me the most because I was the youngest, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I was cool though. Like, I mean, when it came to the neighborhood, like I said, I was like, I had a lot of big brothers. Like all of them was my big brothers. Like, you feel me? Like literally, like I couldn't, like niggas couldn't play with me. I have all my brother and his homies come on and they'll stroll you. Like you play with me, you feel me? Like niggas that shit really didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't the average young boy. Like niggas would spin that block for me, you feel me? So like I was cool.
Yeah.
I was cool. I had niggas I could go to, especially when I started rapping, like pay for my studio time and shit like that. Like I ain't going cap. Nigga, a lot of niggas helped me out. But at a point I was going through, especially when I started going through my shit, I'd take the money and spend it on myself, buy perks with it. You feel me? Niggas is really giving me cash to go to the studio. You feel me? I'm not doing the right shit with it though.
Right.
You feel me? Like I was drawn. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing with like me and my brother too, it just was like, you know this, not me. And a lot of other people. You feel me? Nobody never ever said, yo, he going through something. You feel me? It's like niggas that just, you feel me, try to just act like this just your character. You feel what I'm saying? But this not really your character. But nobody don't care when you in that moment. You feel me?
You know, I'm not gonna say nobody don't care. A lot of people don't know how to identify, or even if they identify something is wrong, they don't know how to approach the problem. Because most of us don't know how to take it anyway. Mm-hmm. We get in our emotions, we get in our feelings. So some people just be like, I ain't even gonna go there. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like it with him. He gonna be tipping. You see what I'm saying?
Some people probably did feel like that because I'm not gonna say ain't nobody talk to me. People definitely talk to me. Like I could say I had to learn a lot of shit on my own. I was real hard headed, and I had a hard time listening to people. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I definitely could be accountable for me, and that's what I be trying to teach my son. Like, learn how to learn from me. Like, you don't gotta figure everything out on your own. Like, learn how to learn from me, bro. Like, take in what I'm telling you. I'm not just telling you for nothing. He's 10. He's 10, and he just like me. Like, he advanced. You feel me? He got that aura. You feel me? He got that. You mean? Mm-hmm. I could see it, and I'm just like, I gotta put that energy in the right direction. Cause my energy went in the wrong direction, and it had me doing shit way too early than I was supposed to be doing it. Like, I'm trying to fuck at like 12. You feel me? I'm buying guns at like 13. I'm buying coke at like 13, 14. Niggas teaching me how to bag up and shit. Like I'm teaching my homies that's under me. Now I'm taking all this to my friends that don't know about this, that's 14, 15, and I'm teaching them this how you bag up, this what you buy, this, that, and the third. Like
Crazy.
real shit. Like
You basically and it's crazy when you a kid and you advance because it's gonna be somewhere where you not mature at. You gather all this work, money, guns. You gather all that. You got everybody behind you, but you might be immature.
You gonna be immature in some areas.
In some areas.
Yeah.
So you gathered all that. You might be immature if somebody say, "What?"
Yeah.
And now it's up.
Yeah, and that's another thing I be trying to tell my son. Like, you might be smart, you might be advanced, but don't be challenging adults. They slick, they know more shit than you. They could do shit over your head. And you won't even know where this shit come from. And that's another problem I had. Cause when I would be hard headed, I noticed even looking back, people would be like, all right, you feel me? Like now they want to see you learn your lesson. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's like motherfuckers like they ain't got your best interest no more. Now motherfuckers waiting for you to slip. Like that energy is real. You feel me?
Super.
You gotta watch how you move, watch who you offend. Don't underestimate people. Listen to people. You feel me? And just take what you want out of it. But I was definitely hard headed though.
I think kids learn more by action. So when your son around you, even when he not, just know he always watching.
No doubt.
You feel me? Because you can say what you want to your son, but you can't say this and be doing the other. You know, you get what I'm saying? Kids are always watching.
For sure.
So when you leave the crib and it's like something around that you don't want him to see, you got to make sure you move it. Because he going to see it. He might not see it. They always watching. They always listening.
For sure.
You feel me?
I know he paying attention.
Oh, my goodness.
He on it. He on it. You know what I'm saying? He definitely on it. But
so you got one, you have one son?
Yeah, I got one.
You still with his mother?
Nope.
You and his mother get along?
Yeah, we get along though.
That's very important.
We cool. We good at co-parenting.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We got good understanding.
That's one of the most important situations. I'm able to see having a child in a household with me and a mother, and it's beautiful. I never got a chance to see it with my other kids because I always, you know how I go. You feel me?
That shit. I don't. It is what it is. You feel me? You gotta figure it out.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
I just feel like, man, it's so much more to life, and this poverty here is no joke. It'll eat you alive. I just told one of my little cousins. He wasn't really listening to what I was saying. I said, listen, well, whatever you want, go get it. It's out there. Good or bad. So you want some turn up? It's there waiting for you.
No doubt.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
He called me back the next day and said, cuz, you was right. I almost got into something last night. Blah, 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 blah. I said, it's around for you. It's waiting on you.
No doubt.
You feel me?
For sure.
You gotta really, sometimes you gotta stay still. You gotta sit still. It's
That's
so
all
much.
I be doing. I just be out the way, man.
Yeah.
I be out the way. I don't be worried about what's going on. I feel like that shit gonna be there. I could get back to that when I'm not ever trying to keep up. You feel me? I just stay out the way and stay in my own little space. Keep in touch with who I need to keep in touch with, but that's all I be doing. And doing the music, you feel me? Like this a time where I'm really in a good space where I could just really focus on music and just do it to my full. I never was, like I always was distracted by something with the music. Now I could just do it, you feel me? So I just feel like, it's time to be consistent, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And really show my talent with the music.
You and Gibbs got booked, and it was like in the newspaper and all that stuff. Give me some insight on that, because I think y'all both got booked together as Cody's, right?
Yep.
Give me some insight on that. Did you feel like, because Gibbs said he feel like when he got booked that, damn, I got my brother in this shit.
Yeah, but Gibbs, man, like sometimes, like Gibbs don't be listening sometimes.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, I mean, he know I'm going to ride regardless. It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
But Gibbs don't be listening. That's where I think his joint come in at. Is you feel me? Like, yeah, bro. Like I be on it, and then like Gibbs, like I didn't really have no crazy like record or nothing. Gibbs really had the, you know what I'm saying? So I always told him like, bro, you really can't stand it. Like, you feel me? You gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta let me take.
careful,
You gotta let me take the risk. If we gonna do this together, I take the risk. You got more to lose than me.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, on that tip.
Mhm.
But like Gibbs just be he just be in that zone sometimes, you feel me? But
Yeah.
I mean, it's a learning process. And I always looked at it like a law could have saved us from something worse. You feel me? When you're not in your area, and you don't like, it's like at that time we just was freestyling and ended up there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even how we got there is crazy. Like it's a lot to it. Like, so it was just it was freestyling, but we just was making it happen. You feel me? So like it could have went any way. You feel me? And that just was probably a law. Like, you feel me? Let me get y'all about this situation myself. You feel me?
That's an amazing way to look at it. That's an amazing way to look at it, man. You ain't bitter. You ain't like, you know what I mean? Why us?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
like, man, something else could have happened.
For sure.
You know, sometimes that gotta be a part of the journey. You feel what I'm saying?
And like another thing about that, like intuition, man. Intuition is real, man, cause
How much you tapped into your intuition?
heavy. You probably won't even believe me. I called it 3 minutes before they came in.
You know what's crazy? I would believe you. And I know why you said that. Because I have really, really, really bad intuition.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost to the point where I could call death on somebody.
For real.
Not cause it, but like no. Like feel it.
Yeah. And
I had a few situations like that. Like
but this the thing.
I be having situations where I can't even say, like, if I tell somebody, they gonna think it's cat.
But imagine, right? I feel you. But imagine you say, God forbid, imagine you say, yeah, something gonna happen to him, and it happened 3 minutes later. How strong your intuition you think your intuition would be then?
Third eye.
So that's what happened with me and Gibbs. I called this shit like 90 seconds before they came.
You just felt it?
I just felt it. Cause like a week before, I told Gibbs, I said, yo, you feel me? I ain't gonna get into it too much.
Right.
But I told him, it came over me then. But that day, the presence just was stronger. So I know the unseen is real, like it's deep, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way, 90 seconds before, I looked at my brother, I said, yo, bro, you situated, like you secure? He didn't pay me no mind. He wasn't secure. He didn't pay me no mind. And it was like a situation where we could have got in more trouble that I prevented. I just didn't prevent the whole situation. You feel what I'm saying? So that was like if it didn't come over on me right then, it would have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when it come over that 90 seconds, I said, all right, let me situate something.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then that shit, next thing I know, wham, boom, 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 shit going down. I look up, shit all in I'm like, damn. You feel me? So that shit was crazy.
But in the back of your mind, you like, I know this, but that is, woo.
Yeah. Upstate.
Crazy. But even say if he was tapped in with you, it wouldn't have been nothing going on.
It would have been nothing going on.
Because if he was all right, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, just straight like that.
But those situations give him the ability to listen to you next time, though.
That's true. And it's no telling if he was supposed to listen to me that time. He might have wasn't supposed to listen to me that time. Because like I said, if it would never happen, it could have been something else behind the door.
Right.
We in foreign territory, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You mean? So I didn't even look at it like that. I'm like, maybe that time Allah was telling him, no, don't listen to him. And that probably was the right thing. You never know.
You never know.
I mean?
So you listen to your intuition every time it come through?
Every time. And I don't let nobody override it. And when a person try to override it, because I used to will just let a person be like, man, and I would stay in the situation with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just go and hope they follow me. And usually they follow me because they see that I'm really not, you feel me? So my advice to a person, if somebody not listening to you, don't override yourself for them. You go ahead. They gonna start feeling uncomfortable, like, damn, that nigga really rude. Let me get up out of here. Cause there's situations where niggas then be like, damn, I knew it. Yeah, you should have left him.
Should have left him.
No doubt.
The third eye, man, I call it the third eye. And you a chosen one. Because everybody don't have intuition that strong.
Mm-hmm.
I have it really bad to the point where it be like scary sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I could look through people, all types of stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot that come with being a chosen person.
There's a lot that come with it.
That's why I named my mixtape The Black Sheep. Like, that's not just no name. I really lived that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I really lived that shit. I went against groups of niggas that's respected in the streets and stood my ground and believed in what I believed in. While everybody went against me. And people could vouch for that. You feel what I'm saying? Right or wrong. Like, not just with my family in the streets too. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And no matter if I was right or wrong, I still had my own mind and I stood again. And that's what it's all about. You the black sheep, you gonna say what you think is right regardless of who like it. Everybody could be against you. You feel me? And that's how I carried it. You feel me? That's how I carried it.
What's the streets in the whole to you? Like, what's the name of it? You
What
think
you
do you think when someone rats in the streets, is it a bad thing?
Yeah, it's a bad thing.
But do you respect it?
I respect the game. Of course, I respect that it come with the game.
Come with the game, yeah. Because a lot of guys don't. They so, a lot of people are against it. But what I say about, I respect the streets, the same answer you just gave me, that's my answer.
Yeah.
Because there's no honor amongst thieves. I think me and Gibbs was talking about it. And I know this your interview. I ain't gonna keep saying Gibbs.
No doubt.
But it was such a great interview. Y'all go check it out.
Was.
If y'all ain't go check it out, y'all go check it out. But it's no honor amongst thieves in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I believe a lot of guys told that you don't know that told.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not all about paperwork.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sure. That's true.
It's craftiness in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You think a guy, I tell all these dudes, that street dudes, you think a guy will backdoor somebody with you and won't tell on you though?
Right.
Same shit.
Right.
He come first.
No doubt.
A real street dude to me is somebody that will do whatever they need to do to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's just period.
That's true, but I just feel like a real man, you got real principles and morals. And it's real men in the street. It's real men in the street.
I think when you become a real man, you get out of it. I'm talking about a full man because you kind of really.
I mean, what if that's the way you feed your family? What if that's just your trade?
I mean, well, if you want to say if somebody hustle in the streets,
yeah,
they in the streets if they just hustle.
Shit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they gotta worry about snitches. They gotta worry about getting robbed. They gotta worry about
I think you gotta worry about that with life, period, too. But
I mean, but in the streets, it's more the odds.
Yeah.
You're dealing with another person that's, you know what I'm saying, in the streets. So, you know what I'm saying? If you just in the world and you're not dealing with nothing in the streets, the odds is
slimmer.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about like self snitching with rap and all that stuff? I know because I want to say this to you. I know you're very intelligent. When it comes down to like Young Dirt, Lil Durk and Thug, they say free Durk and all that stuff, and I say free him as well.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these guys, I be feeling like put themselves there.
Yeah.
I feel like. Do you feel like by themselves doing what they do on records? Do you feel like that's snitching?
I don't feel like it's snitching, but I feel like it's not. I don't feel like that's the game. I feel like the game was always moving silence, and I feel like nobody even acknowledge that shit no more. So I know this shit is like, it's goofy. Like, who wants to rap about somebody that somebody allegedly that you tied in with or you killed?
Right.
Like, that's not the game. Like, and it's like people just be thirsty. You could still be that nigga and get famous or whatever without doing that. It's like kind of insecure to me. Like, and it's like a little bit like, and I'm not gonna say with Dirk and them per se, cause they originated it. It's more like they culture. But when I see Philly people do it, I feel like you selling your soul a little bit too. Cause it's like, you know, people going to get sacrificed for this. But you saying, fuck it. I know people gonna die about this, but to get my fame, I'ma still do it. So that's like selling your soul.
So I wanted to go back, man. You said your nephew got booked. Was you aware that he was like, did you have a clue? Because I know you said he was closer to you than closer to Gibbs. Did you have like a clue that he was like?
I knew the stuff he was doing. I didn't know he would do. I didn't know, that was surprising. You feel me?
Damn.
Getting charged with the homicide or whatever. That was surprising. But I did know he was getting into things, seeing little things, his little Instagram, you feel me? You see him up there with these shiesties on and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He like, all right, Neff he's trying to get in the game, you feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I seen that, but I ain't expect the situation.
And that's what I was saying, man. These kids today, they like conniving. They're a little different. They're a little manipulative. They laid back. They not really, it be the ones that's not really even aggressive catching wreck. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, and it's like he just kept like just distancing himself, you feel me? Not coming. Like, damn, it was to the point where I had to like kind of go at him for him to acknowledge me. I'm like, bro, why you ignoring me? Like, damn, I'm taking that as disrespect now. That's how I had to talk to him for him to acknowledge me. Like, yo, like now I'm see it might be something.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now you think it might be something, or I'm gonna be on that with you. Now you responding.
What's up, on?
Yeah, that's the only thing they respect. You feel me?
Damn.
Like, I'm like, damn, like why I even gotta get like that? You feel me? But that's the only thing he respected. You feel me? But he a cool little nigga though, man. He gonna be alright. He gonna make it through that situation.
For sure. For sure.
I definitely got his back, man. And and I definitely feel for the people that lost their loved ones too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause this shit, I don't glorify this shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like my nephew, this shit ain't nothing to glorify. And like with the situation, like man, that shit was like I know the person who lost their life. We was cool. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like the situation happened how it happened, but you feel me? Like rest in peace to him, like on some real shit. I ain't even gonna act cool up here and make it seem like, no, that was my man. You feel me? That was an unfortunate situation.
So he didn't know, your nephew didn't even know that you knew it.
No, because my nephew, that's what I'm saying, the disconnect, you feel me, of him, like, and these young boys, they shit so extreme that they gotta hide it from you. When I was young, I might sell a little weed, try to sell a little work, probably buy a little burn or whatever, but it wasn't like I'm saying fuck somebody dead, folk, and I'm on Instagram with a gun and a whole bunch of, this is what these young boys on. So they shit is a little bit different where they gotta hide it more. My shit was a little bit more respectable where a nigga try to, you feel me, they could groom my shit. Like with them young boys, like they know you gonna tell them no, cause look what y'all doing. They know you gonna tell them like, I can't support none of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I was just back in the day trying to sell some, my oil might give me some weed, this or something, like, you feel me?
Just to keep you on ice.
Yeah, but I'm not about to support you talking about fuck no dead people.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not about to support that. So it's just a difference, you feel me? Why he was really, really ducking like that, because they just be into some different shit. You feel me? So
your neighborhood, I got it all spread it out. We was having a conversation with bro, and he was saying, some things was like a gift and a curse.
Mm-hmm. I felt the same way.
Give me your whole ordeal on that situation with your neighborhood, and I know you want to kind of like bridge the gap and bring things back. How would you go about it? Like,
far as the neighborhood, right?
Because he said Uzi was your friend.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That was like, that was my peer. Like we the same age. Like,
Right.
Gibbs was a little older than him, so they look more up to him and his peers. Like, but that was like my friend. When he came down, he hung with me. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody hung with me. You feel me? If you was like my age bracket, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing everything already. So it was like, you feel me? They coming from me to learn shit that they couldn't learn on their own. You feel me? Because I'm learning from my brother and them. So, you know, it was kind of like that as far as like the neighborhood and shit
Coming together
with Uzi and all that.
Yeah. So, do you feel like the situation was a gift and a curse? What he was saying, because I could tell your brother was hurt more than upset when he was speaking on your neighborhood and his friends and
for sure
Uzi, and I could tell he was hurt more than like angry.
Yeah,
you follow me?
Cause we wanted it to work out. You feel me? You got respect like what niggas see in their mind. Like niggas be wanting to celebrate too. Like niggas be wanting to be. You feel me? At the end of the day, we got pride, but niggas be wanting to be a part of this shit and wanting shit to work out. You feel me? Even for me too. And like Uzi being my friend, that shit really bothered me at a certain point in my life. Like when I was in my dark time, it really bothered me. Like not being able to be around and be a part of this shit, because I'm like, damn, this is really my homie. I'm thinking in my head, I already know, like if nobody wasn't around, you wasn't on, you still be able to hang with me.
Right.
So when none of these niggas be around you, I'd be around you. Cause I was around you before, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Before it was that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, and then we never had a situation or nothing for us to have a fallout or nothing. So I'm like, damn, but you know, shit get political, people be having agendas, people start saying this, and then it's like the streets don't give a fuck. You always gotta be on point. So a lot of motherfuckers use what I was going through against me, people that had agendas and didn't want me and Uzi to, you feel me, to bond. You feel me? Cause it be a lot of little political shit in this shit. You know how I get when niggas get big money and, you feel me, we talking about, you know, I mean, just regular hood shit, but you feel me, that really was my homie though. Like,
what do you think that happened though with this whole situation? Like, truly.
Like, I on some real shit, I really just kind of broke it down. The shit get like, I'm going to like, and this is what Gibbs was trying to explain. Mm-hmm. Our situations is different, but us being brothers is always going to be the same. Like his situation is still going to be my situation regardless, but our situations is different.
Yeah, my bad. But go ahead. You said really is the political situations and all that type of stuff.
From that's all I could think of, because nothing ever happened with me and Uzi.
Right.
That just was my homie. Like when he come down, he come to my crib, come fuck with me. Cause I had one of them type of cribs where, you feel me, my crib is a legendary crib. Everybody came there. You feel me? So
it was about true friendship amongst y'all.
Yeah,
that's really
me,
what it was about.
Yeah, and I don't know, but you know, like I can't say where his mindset was at. You know, people be looking up to people, or you know, having perspectives on people that you don't know. You think this your friend, but he might look at this person different than you look at this person. I might be like, damn, you look at him like that, like, you feel me? You feel me? And I never know where that could go. That could one day probably overpower me and your friendship. You feel me? To the point where they got more influence over you than me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wasn't at my best either. So that contributed to it. And I always want to take my accountability. You feel me? So that's always going to contribute to it. Like, man, a person could just say, man, he was tripping out, or he was doing this, he wasn't ready. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Niggas did that to me too. Like I done been in situations where I could have progressed, but being as though I was going through certain shit, it was easy to say, you feel me? He don't want it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And it just write me off, but that really wasn't the case. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I ain't trying to make Uzi look like a bad guy or nothing, because this shit, it get complicated, bro. Like, you feel me? But like Gibbs said, like, you feel me? We never had a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We never had a conversation.
And I really appreciated the fact of both of y'all, like y'all vulnerability, being real men, sharing y'all feelings about things instead of really just coming up spazzing,
right,
doing things that really is not going to fix nothing. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's dope, man. The whole main drive is to bring stuff back.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because most of us really all love each other still.
No
It just
doubt.
be like him over here, this person said this.
No
It
doubt.
just be miscommunication.
Yeah.
That's why, man, we talked like language. We
sure.
talk about how important language is. You know what I'm saying? And the language is very, very, very important.
No doubt.
Sometimes it just take an apology or some accountability and things would be back to normal just like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Sometimes it just take one conversation, but you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And it just be pride. And it be one little conversation that affects all that time of, you feel me, feuding or whatever the case may be. But you feel me, like, yeah, that's my bro. You feel me? Like when it come to like Uzi, we grew up on the same block. Nigga, like my family know your family. Our grandmothers was neighbors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the history. So when everything took place, it did, and it wasn't carried like that. You feel me? That's where, you feel me, it kind of hurt me. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying, everybody grow and shit like that. You feel me? So I ain't holding no grudges, but I definitely gotta speak my piece. You feel me? Cause that's another thing. I was quiet for a long time, and a lot of people don't really like. If you know me, you really know how I was coming, how influential I was. You feel me? At a young age on people. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why people really respect me, because they life lessons, like a lot of people life lessons and shit that they learn on their own, they learned it with me. Like, nigga, like I had the spot, niggas couldn't have company. I got niggas, they first, you feel me, did a little yams. Like I didn't show niggas, these is real life situations niggas went through with me.
Right.
Multiple people, because I had that access, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, let's remember that. You feel me? Let's not forget that. You feel me? Like, and I never like try to clout chase about it.
Right.
But it's like at some point y'all gotta give me my credit.
Yeah.
We're not going to trip. You feel me? We're not going to act like, and we're not going to use one dark period of my life to judge me. You feel me? People can go through shit. And a lot of y'all niggas is going to go through shit later on in life. I'm glad I went through mine early. That shit turned me to a callus. That shit got me strong. You know how that shit build up?
Yeah.
When you break your skin, it build up and get stronger and stronger and stronger. That's what all that shit did. So y'all niggas gonna go through shit later on in life and not know how to handle it. So like I'm grateful for what I went through. I don't duck none of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the Lord wanted me to experience, and I'm a person that's going to do something with it. Cause I'm gonna uplift people. You feel me? I'm not going to. That experience was good for me, cause I'm gonna be like, all right, this is how you tighten up, or this is how you get back. I'm not gonna ever look down on nobody.
What got you to tighten up? You said you got shot. What happened? How you get
I got shot. It's crazy because my birthday coming up. Like my birthday always been like a special time, like for me and my crowd. Like me and one of my best friends, like our birthday like 3 days apart. And I was shot on my birthday before, when I turned 17 and shit. I got
What
shot on my
you was
birthday.
out partying or something?
Yeah, I was out. I was into a lot of shit. I had homies that was into shit and all that. Like I got a lot of homies. I got homies that's going to war with each other now. That I didn't, you feel me? I didn't try to stop. You feel like it's just, I got a lot of history, you feel me? So I was with my homies and shit, and they had shit going on. And they shit just end up coming back to me type shit, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like on that tip. Me just being young, just hood shit, niggas come through shooting. I mean, they hit me, but my cousin dad got shot in the head at the same time and shit. And we like was in the same hospital together and all that. And I more felt so bad about that. I'm like, damn, my cousin dad, I got, cause it was for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, my cousin dad got shot in the head behind some shit I had going on. I'm like you feel me? That's what I was mad about.
He
I
passed
just
away?
got shot in the arm. He got shot in the head. No, he ain't died.
Oh.
He ain't died. But when he came in the hospital, his blood was leaking out his head off the bed. I'm like, damn, like.
You thinking he gone?
Yeah, I'm thinking like this shit. Oh, I'm like, damn. And then they coming over to me like, do he usually talk slow like that and stuff like that? They thinking he like, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, like, I mean, I felt bad about that. And I left the hospital the next day. And it be shit like that, you feel me? A person that don't even got nothing to do with nothing, get it the worst, like over little dumbass shit niggas be having going on, cause it should be stupid for real, man.
So when you got shot, did it like take me back to the time when you got rushed to the hospital? Where you get shot at?
I got shot on my arm and it came out my hand.
Damn.
Right here. But I got shot right here. So it was my birthday. So I was with my homies and shit. We spinning corners and shit. We stopped and then they dropped me off or whatever. And I went to like a cookout. So when I came back from the cookout, I was sitting on my back turned, bro. And when the gunshots start going off, the first like 4 gunshots flew right over my head and started hitting the ground. It was like they went like this, like went over my head, and I just see sparks hitting the ground in front of me. I'm like, oh shit. But when I got up and I ran, as soon as I got in the street, the shit hit me. I felt it. I kept running. So I think that was just a sign, like, yeah, like, I mean, you gonna get something about this shit, but you feel me? I ain't going, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like a law. That shit flew right over my head. I watched this shit hit the ground in front of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I got up and started running. That shit hit me. I mean, I ran in one of my people's crib on Swain Street. Like, you feel me? They crib, they got like a legendary crib too.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to them. Shout out to Swain Street, man.
Swain Street. That's in Francisville.
Yeah, shout out to the neighborhood. You feel me? Is my man and them grandma Nana, her crib. You feel me? A lot of people from my neighborhood being there. You feel me? Like she'd take everybody in. You feel me?
Feed everybody.
Yeah, one of them type. You feel me?
All love.
Like, all love type joint.
Yeah.
So I stopped. I run in there. When I run in there, my man like, what you stopping for? Like, he ain't even know I was hit. He like, damn, why you stopping? So when I get in the crib, I let my arm go. That shit start squirting out like a water bottle.
Damn.
That shit start going all over their crib. The rug and all that shit. They like, just chill. I'm just walking around their crib. I'm cool though. So I get in the cop car and shit.
And
they take me to the hospital, but the cop was trying to take me to St. Joe's. I'm like, yo, take me to Hanneman. Like, I ain't going to St. Joe's. I was a young boy. I used to be drunk. he like, man, don't start bitching now, because the cop knew me. Like, he
knew you was
like,
wild.
These cops around my neighborhood, they watched me grow up. They been sliding up on me since I was a kid. You feel me? Because I was out there early. You feel me? So he like, yeah, like, don't start bitching now. Da da da. I'm like, I ain't bitching. Like, this shit ain't about nothing. Like, you feel me? Like, this shit ain't took me to the hospital. You saying? And then I left the next day. You feel me? I popped out. But I mean, I've been through a lot, man. I've been through a lot, and I really pride myself on being a warrior. You feel me? Like, and not even the physical, just a spirit. Like, you feel me? Like, I really stand on my own. But like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm just like, I've been got back to myself, like, to where as though I could function, but I'm just taking my pride back. Like, yo, like I'm not letting nobody belittle me, or because I really like paved the way for people. You feel me? And they do that to a lot of niggas like me.
Yeah.
They try to take all your credit and write you off. You feel me? You gotta have a voice out this joint. I'm not gonna be quiet for you niggas. You feel me? I made a lot of you niggas comfortable. You feel me? I had to come with me because y'all know when y'all was with me, y'all was cool. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to like respect that. You feel me? I'm still that guy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I'm not entitled. I'm not entitled to nobody to treat me no way or nothing. You feel me? I deserve the respect the way I carry myself. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's all I want. You feel me? But motherfuckers that try to, you feel me, not give you your joint. And it's like for a long time, when I was, because a lot of people, like I said, that how influential I was, everybody didn't like it. So some people, when I went through my situation, they kicked me when I was down. You feel what I'm saying? You got to understand that a lot of people looked at me. The ones that liked me was like, yeah, he advanced and he thorough. You feel me? But the ones that didn't and that was jealous of the attention I got, it was like he's arrogant. He think he know it all. He think he this. So I can't wait to see, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where them them little things come at that when you young you can't see. You can't see these people. So watch you, cause I was real standoffish. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I'm good. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the old heads I dare respect, I listen to them. You know what I'm saying? But it be the ones that you don't respect or that you sleep on. They be the ones that really can manipulate things that you don't see.
Right. That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
Fact.
And like I was saying, when I was going through that mode, I didn't even like to look at my old music and stuff. I ain't even used to cause I guess it was showing me that I didn't reach my full potential. So when I went back and looked, it was kind of like, damn, you ain't go where we were supposed to go.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't even used to want to look at it. I'm just starting to be able to go back and embrace my old self.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying, bro?
How I feel good.
It feel great, man. It feel great. And it's like I said, I want people to treat me accordingly, but I'm definitely gonna tell my story, and I'm definitely gonna stand on, you feel me, the truth. Like we gonna keep it a being. Like we gonna keep it a being. Cause a lot of people wasn't there. And they wasn't around, and they be around, and you feel me, it don't get spoke on, and they will be the same people that try to treat you like you a nobody. No, nigga, you's a nobody, nigga. Like you, and you niggas be fresh off the porch, like you never did nothing or nothing. So what makes you cooler than me? Like in all reality, I'm way more knowledgeable than you in the streets. I could critically think way more than you. Nigga, yeah, you could flodge because you niggas be taken care of, and you niggas be getting taken care of. Y'all ain't gotta get it from the muscle. So you can make it look like something is not, but in all reality, you're not respected. You feel me? And it be a lot of these type of dudes that you know what I'm saying, that'll make you that'll make a real nigga feel insecure. And it's like, at this point, can't none of you niggas make me feel insecure. And that's real shit. Cause I done had niggas like so I don't even want to say niggas' names, but you feel me, like real soft niggas, like real and like that than me. And I be looking back in hindsight, like, yo, he really said that to me. Like, yo, I really let him say that. And it don't even be like no bitch ass shit. It just be like out of love. Right. You feel me? Out of love. But at that point, you felt like you could say something to me that you wouldn't normally say to me. You feel me? And I'm not having none of that shit. You feel me? I'm putting people in their place. So don't play with me.
It's back to business.
Yeah. Don't act like you could say something sly, because you're not more experienced than me. You're not thorough than me. You didn't do more than me. So what makes you more qualified to be speaking on me, or like to judge me? Like, who the fuck who is you? You feel what I'm saying, bro?
And it's crazy because when it was you basically saying when it was time for them to show up for you, they ain't show up.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't show up.
You've been there for them people their whole life.
Their whole life, like people like no, because it's just my heart. Gibbs to tell you, I never turned my back on nobody, because I always try to keep everybody together. You feel me? This that little brother syndrome. Like I told, I was the little brother of the gang too. And you know how like the youngest one don't ever want mom and dad to get divorced. That's how I was with like, so
the group.
Yeah, when I'm seeing niggas fall out and I'm seeing these things happen, I'm like, no, and people is blaming me for taking this side and that side. And I'm like, bro, it's not even that. I just want all y'all to be together. Y'all tripping out. You feel me? And then it's crazy because I really be right. Because like certain things that happen, and years later, these people will come back together. And I'm like, I never will rub it in nobody's face like, y'all could have just did that years ago. You feel me? Y'all wasn't there yet, but like, give me my credit. I've been told y'all.
What's going on with that though? Why people don't like to give credit? What is that about, man?
I don't know. I don't know. It just might be a thing where as though it's like, you know, I learned that some people gotta put people down, make people feel smaller to feel bigger. So if I give you your credit, it's just like that's taken away from me or something. I don't know. Like, it's probably subconsciously making people feel like that because it's heavy. Like, it's heavy. Motherfuckers definitely with me, bro. Definitely with me. Like, when it come to my situation, bro, cause I didn't board niggas off the porch, feast.
Right.
I didn't board niggas off the porch. Like, it's Drizzy we talking about. You feel me? Like, I didn't have my battles. And then when we talk about battles, I never did nothing to a nigga that, you feel me, we talking about when it come to gang. I never stole from a nigga. I never did nothing to a nigga. Anything I did was to hurt myself. I wasn't reaching my full potential. How can a nigga be mad at me for that?
Damn.
Never did nothing to hurt you niggas. You know what I'm saying?
So if anything, they let you down.
Yeah, just for no reason. For no reason. And a lot of it was me. I start like how I said in my song, what I say, I said they put me down so much I almost forgot who I was. Like I really forgot who I was, Feast.
Damn. And you forgot who I was, bro. And you back woke. And when you wake up, and cause I've been there, and when you wake up, you be like, what the fuck? You see everything like,
yes.
You play with me.
Yeah, yes.
And that's what I see in y'all.
Vengeance.
I see like a confidence in y'all, like some other shit. You feel me?
For
like,
sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I see it in y'all.
It's there because everybody will tell you when it come to that neighborhood, it's y'all. Why the fuck is y'all not getting respected?
Yeah.
And it's like we finally like, yeah, we ready to ask them questions now. Cause before they was asking them questions and it was like, all right, no, we wasn't ready. We ready now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why? Yeah, why wasn't? Yeah, that's a bright idea. Why wasn't y'all respecting that?
So it's almost like y'all got.
Yeah, and this the thing, right? And this my bad to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
But this the thing. It would have looked great.
Mm.
It would have looked great. Me and Uzi would have been on some fucking Dirk and Vine shit of Philly. Cause I'm really that.
Mm-hmm.
My history really that. You feel me? Like I ain't even on no killer shit or nothing. I'm just talking about in our own way. You feel me?
I get what you mean.
Like you mean we ain't trying to be
you respect it.
Yeah, we would have been on some shit like that. Like he put his real homie on. The one that really was going through shit that we remember that was in the streets.
And I'm gonna say something, no lie. With Dirk and Vine, it looked it good.
Looked it great. Dirk got respect off of that.
It looked it amazing.
Yeah. Looked it good.
Because
bro.
you see the previous from when they was little niggas together.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then you see them in court together.
Exactly.
And then you see them shining together.
Come on,
it's
bro.
Like, oh,
like,
yeah.
I got them pictures right before Uzi was on to when he got on. I was there. I was out Atlanta with him, with Don Cannon and Playboy Cardi before Cardi blew up and all that. You feel me? I was supposed to do music with him. That shit ain't go through. Like, and that was one of them things where I was telling you earlier where it's like, a motherfucker try to be like, oh, he ain't win it. But the whole time you right there, like, let's do it. But it ain't get done because it's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But why is niggas playing with me like that?
Yeah.
I ain't never, you feel what I'm saying? But like I said, people grow, everybody grow, you feel what I'm saying? I don't hold no grudges, you feel me? But we definitely gotta speak on that shit.
And
you feel me?
It ain't too late.
Yeah.
And the way I hear you speak, the way I hear bro speak, it ain't too late.
No
I don't
doubt.
think it's too late.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? It's a new start for everything.
Yeah.
Everybody's older now.
Honestly.
I ain't saying like everybody get together and do a big hoorah.
Yeah.
But like niggas is grown now.
Yeah, I know what you're
saying.
saying.
Ain't nobody hurt each other to the point where now keep it. I want people to keep this in mind. When you do let things go, unexplained and just don't say nothing, people get hurt in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
People that get hurt in the mix is people that instead of being around that, they could have been around this.
Mm-hmm.
When situations change because nobody's saying nothing and everybody break apart, in the mob they used to say, Tony, you gotta go back home.
Right.
Basically, like when Tony was going to do it with his wife, they'd go get him and say, you gotta go back home.
Fix that.
Cause you out of order. Your mind ain't right.
Yeah.
Go back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No
Every
doubt.
mob movie show you that. Tony,
no doubt.
You gotta go back home.
And then like even like when it comes to Uzi, like Uzi good, like he good. You feel me? We all know that. You feel me? But it's like I created my own bubble too. I'm
Absolutely.
good in my bubble too.
Absolutely.
I'm a man. I probably ain't got as much as you, but I'm good. You feel me?
Right.
So it's just like I'm coming from my respect. You feel me? It was a point in time where I did want to be around, and you feel me? I told you, I was going through my shit. That shit made me feel insecure, bro. Cause I'm like, this my man. And then when I went out Atlanta with him, I seen it. I'm like, bro, it's right here. It's right here for me. Like Cannon is like showing me interest. Like, damn, what you say, what you do. I'm like, damn, I got these niggas air. Like, let me do me. Niggas sent me back and you feel me? And spent me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not going to just like, I don't want people to think it's just blanking on Uzi because it'd be a lot of other components, but this is what happened. You feel me?
And you wasn't,
it didn't have to be like that.
You wasn't just no friend that knew him from down the street. Y'all actually.
Yes.
So
like,
yes. So
like my like his grandmother see me. She,
yeah.
Damn, Andre, like she see Gibbs. Like, come on, bro. So I could walk in her house right now if I want to.
Yeah, so it's really real. It's a real story. It's not like you just one of them guys who just knew him from the same. Y'all was really.
And then
gang.
you gotta sit back, and then like me being at that point that I was at, I gotta sit back and see that everybody that don't got this type of joint, that when you was before you was who you was, you feel me? I gotta see, you feel me? Like, yeah, that make a nigga feel some type of way. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yes.
But like I said, I built myself up and built my own bubble so good that I'm cool. I live like I'm good. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? It's just he good. He on a different scale, but I'm good too. You feel me?
But let me say this though. You could be gooder than him. Money don't mean shit.
And that's what I'm trying to.
He shit like you. He eat like you.
Yeah,
the house probably a little bigger
for sure.
But he got problems like you. So
no doubt.
The money don't mean nothing. It's just different levels to that.
Yeah.
But as far as mental and life, and peace,
for sure,
and feeling secure about everything you got going on in life, you could be ahead of that.
No doubt.
You understand? I'm not, and I'm not. I don't know him, but I'm just saying.
Right.
What you saying is true.
Yeah.
You feel me? That so. He may feel some type of way on how shit went down as well. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure he do.
So it's like there's nothing in life that makes a person over a person. I don't care what they got.
No doubt.
You feel what I mean?
But Uzi will tell you that. Uzi will tell you, man, we all go to the same place.
Yeah.
We all gonna die. Uzi will tell you that. And that's
and I feel like, why not? Listen, man, I'm one of them dudes. If you my man, and you going to do it with your wife, and I like your wife and my folks. I like your wife for you, and you like, man, I'm done. I'm one of them dudes to tell you, man, nah, bro, fix it, work it out.
Yeah.
Most of these guys out here be like, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck.
He did that. He did fuck that nigga. No, I like to put puzzles back together because they fit where they need to go. Instead of getting another puzzle and trying to figure it out, put that shit back together.
Yeah.
Now, some situations, it's done. The puzzle done. It's missing pieces. It's over. You feel me? But like, I'm gonna try to fix the puzzle before not.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. You feel me? Like, because this shit really don't be about nothing
at all.
It should be all about egos, bro.
Sir. Yes,
should be all about the ego. You feel me? But it's just a balance with everything. Because in my situation, I feel like I needed to boost my ego. You feel me? I was letting things, you feel me, make me, like I said, feel insecure about shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like sometimes people gotta lower their ego. Sometimes it's just a balance. It's about having a balance with everything. And we gotta be men, and we gotta be able to talk on the same level, no matter who got more money.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk to Uzi. I'm gonna talk to him like how I know him, like a regular person. But you gotta understand when you at a level that he was at, and you not used to that, it's like, man, I'd rather deal with the people that's not going to talk to me like that. You feel what I'm saying? And so, you mean, but I feel like all everything we went through is necessary, like, because you gotta go through certain things sometimes to get the respect you want. I probably wasn't meant to be around Uzi at that because I didn't. You feel me? Like, it's a certain friendship we gotta have. You feel me? And a certain perspective we gotta look at each other from. Just the man as the man I am. You feel me?
Right.
Like a lot of people that was around, I can't be around you like how they was around you.
Yeah.
I'm not the same type of guy. Like I can't. Like I'm gonna voice my opinion.
You can't tolerate certain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit around and be scared to say something to a man and want something the whole time and not be like, bro, or figure it out or not speak up.
But that's the best.
Shit. Like I'm not with all that shit.
You go so far when a group of men or group of people, period, can communicate transparently. You go far.
Right.
You feel me? But when everybody quiet and they let I want people around me that's gonna let me know what's what. They're gonna let me know how they feel because it protects me.
Mm-hmm.
Not nobody just being transparent because they feel like they can be and they just saying anything. I'm talking about somebody for my best interest.
Right, no doubt.
You dig? If you was for my best interest for me when you was young, and I don't feel like you hated on me or you was jealous, I want you around me for life.
No doubt.
You're gonna make sure I'm okay.
No, exactly. And that's what people don't be understanding, Feast. And like even for him, like just for him, bro, you need that, bro. You need that. Like even like bro, it's a lot of time. Like even like my man, I don't really want to get too off into his situation, but like he needed people that's going to tell him, yo, you tripping sometimes. You feel me? You need that, bro.
Right.
Like y'all gotta appreciate that. Stop looking at that as, oh, they fucking up my joint. Like they not trying to let me be who I am. No. When you my man, nigga, if we get in front of anybody, I'm going to boost you up. No, he that nigga. You feel me? Fuck with him. He thorough. You feel me? But behind closed doors, nigga, I should be able to talk to you.
Absolutely.
I should be able to tell you something. You feel me?
I see a lot of guys in our city fall short just because of that's not present.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No
or
doubt.
not only fall short, but not go to the level that's destined for them.
No doubt.
When you go on a certain level, certain things you need.
Yeah.
Certain things you got to get rid of.
Yeah, for sure.
So sometimes, even with that situation, that probably he probably couldn't go to where he was going with you. Like you said, it probably wouldn't have worked out. So maybe that is the case too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be.
But it is guys who revisit and got busy
and
too.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. And you never know. You never know. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But like for me, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just all genuine with me though. Like, you know what I'm saying, that's all I'm gonna say, you feel me? And I'm not saying it's not with nobody else, but that's just, I'm gonna just put that out in the universe. This shit all genuine with me.
And
He know that. He know that, bro. Cause like, you feel me? You know, anytime we did be around, cause it was times where, you feel me? Like I said, I was around him throughout the years. And then this another thing, Uzi, I sat around him and seen him, bro. When I'm around him, I bring a different energy out of him. Cause I'm you. You gotta know how to bring that energy. Like, you feel me? Like, no, I need that around. That's that organic energy. That's that yeah, nigga, I'm that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm that energy. I'm that guy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You get a whole different perspective. Like, you feel me? You can't. And then, but then there be a lot of people around without that effect. You feel what I'm saying? They know they don't got this history. They know they don't got this passion. They know they don't. So it's like they won't want you around. They won't. So it's this shit get deep, man. It's like, man, people manipulate things and give certain energy off.
We call it self-sabotage.
Exactly. It's like a person to be like, all right, say if me, you, and my two homies, we all in the room. And I'm like, you like, yo, damn, I want to do this. I want to do this for Dre. And them two like they don't really give you the energy. Like you feel me? You gonna feel that and be like, is something wrong? Like it's like, should I not do this shit? Like, you feel me? What they on?
Yeah.
You feel me? And then it's just a lot of that little weird shit going on. And it's like, it be for nothing. Why is niggas being jealous of each other? Low key. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Then niggas don't be wanting to push it on the table because that's where they gonna get exposed at. So this shit be all real corny shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, at the end of the day, I don't got none of that to say about bro or whatever. So at this point, like, it's just me and you. Can't nobody even, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's how me and him gotta be at with it. Like, nigga, I know you. Just like when we was friends, when we was young, it ain't had nothing to do with nobody else. It was just me and you. Nobody wasn't worrying about our friendship.
Damn.
When we was all running in the playground, whatever, nobody didn't care about it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we should be on that level. Should nobody be able to tell you nothing about me or say he not on this or he not on that? Nigga, you know me. Act like you fucking know me.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Act like you know me, bro.
It's the same me.
It's the same.
I was
me.
around when you ain't had no fame, no money, no nothing. And then vice versa with him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I never did nothing to you personally. You can't say, oh, but on the way he stole this or he said this or he did that. It's none of that. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, people just be getting caught up in the wrong shit and they stop being organic, bro. They stop being like, you feel me? And we all got our flaws, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, no, it should be going too far. You feel me? Shit be going too far, bro.
The album out.
Yeah, the Black Sheep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having some difficulties right now on with my United Masters. I might switch, but I'm gonna get the tape out first before I do anything. I'm just saying.
Oh, so it's not out right now?
It's not out. It's pending.
Okay.
Because I had to redo my United Masters. Like
get like that.
Restart it.
Resubmit it.
Yeah, no, I ain't had to resubmit it. I just didn't know that. Like I had to, you gotta pay for the subscription yearly. You don't know when that shit coming up.
Yeah.
The last time I dropped was like last year. I dropped the song, used it one time.
Yeah.
So I never knew when it was coming up. You feel me? So I had to do that. I'm just waiting for this shit to process. It should be out. It should be out at least by the night or tomorrow. It's the 21st right now. It should be out at least tonight or tomorrow. The Black Sheep.
Make sure y'all go check out the Black Sheep.
Get that. You feel me? Go get that. And like I'm saying, when y'all watch the interview, it's a story. This shit just not a name.
Yeah.
This shit is a real genuine thing, bro. For years, bro, I've been the Black Sheep, bro. And I always been outspoken. I don't care who is side against me. You feel me? But if I believe it, I'm going to stand on it. And I would come back and say I was wrong. That's what a lot of people can do.
Yes, sir.
That's a part of being a Black Sheep too.
Yeah.
Because niggas will overlook something and be like, no, I will look you in your eyes and say, yeah, I was on that shit. I was wrong. Not many people can't do that. Like, and that be hurt. It hurt for them to do that.
Yeah. I see it. Well, I used to see it every day.
Yeah. So it's like that shit.
I don't even be around men
y'all.
like that.
Yeah.
I can't deal with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm in my bubble, like you in your bubble.
No doubt.
I'm in my bubble and I'm at peace.
No doubt.
And I'm not the type, like if I'm dealing with someone and I see a flaw, I ain't the type to be like, I'm cool. Because we all got flaws.
We all got
But
flaws.
it's some shit I see, some things I'll see and I'll be like, I'm cool.
No doubt.
I don't like emotional men.
I don't either.
Like, you know what I mean?
I hate men that can't just calmly talk our way through something.
Absolutely.
I hate men that gotta get emotional. And a lot of men do it to distract from the nut shit that they want. They want to get over on you.
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta use the emotional shit to distract from what they're doing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
And
true.
I see a lot of men do that, and it's just like, why are y'all so fucking egotistical? I'm a man and you a man. We both equal. Stop thinking you could be above me mentally, physically, anyway. No, just treat me like this.
That's
you feel
it.
me?
We just men.
Yeah.
We both here. We men.
Exactly, but they be having a lack of respect for you, or they think too highly of themselves, and they just
Horrible.
feel like, feast, I know more than him. I could manipulate him and go around him, or do something that making me superior to him in my own way.
The crazy part too, like in our city, what I hate about us men, like we emotional. That's my top number one, and then number two, like they easy manipulated, and somebody can give you a perception about somebody. People will give you a perception about somebody, and they'll just go on it.
Bro, and this is what I'm speaking.
I had that happen, son. I'm like, yo, I don't even know dude. I never met him or
Sure,
nothing.
bro. You might be thoroughly than the person you might be thoroughly to the person that they telling, that they manipulating. You might be thoroughly to them for them than them.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? And people don't be understanding that. Like you cannot shut nobody off because of what nobody else say.
Yeah.
That don't work like that. You feel me? I've been through a lot of that. You feel me? A person that think they know you through somebody else.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
You don't know me at all.
A lot of people
Come get to know me though.
come get to know me. A lot of people thought they knew me through a person because they take people got agendas. My outlook on him is not the same as yours. His outlook on, so he could have an agenda against me that you don't got. Don't go off of everybody's word. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. Like, and then it's like when you dealing with people that get power, now it's dangerous because they can really shape people's perspective on you. You feel me? I really had it done to me, bro. They could shape a person, and a person really think they know you and think you a crumb or something like that. And you like, yo, this nigga really don't know me.
Yeah.
But like, I don't even pay attention to motherfuckers like
When
that.
you resilient, they can't stop the flow.
I really don't, bro. If like whatever you think about me, bro, that's what you go ahead and think about me. Just
I don't
respect me.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I don't be paying nothing no mind.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I be in my own world. I got my little gadgets and cameras, and I mess with my real estate and my kids. I don't care to have the like. Man, I be in my own zone.
Me too,
and I
bro.
love it. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. Like I be going to the gym. You feel me? I be out the way, out of town. You feel me? I got like, and I really, like I really.
You can see
utilize my time.
Yeah, yo, I noticed like, you know, when you get away from certain things that distract you a lot, like the way and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you on your gram. You said, man, they really driving. What kind of boat was it?
A big ass shit.
He was like, yo, they just driving shit. What the fuck they bought? Like, but that's something you probably wouldn't even pay attention to on your day to day in the hood or something.
No, you
know
wouldn't, because it wouldn't even. You're not even looking that way.
You're not even looking at it.
You feel me? And I'm taking the time out to like, and that's how I get a peace of mind. I enjoy all the people don't know. Like, go look at something better. Just go be in a better environment.
Yeah.
You don't know how good are you like. That environment where it's always some gossip and something always coming in, that shit is draining.
Oh my God.
People don't know. That's why it's so much bullshit going on in the hood. That's why it's always something happening.
Yeah.
It's like being in a toxic household. You always on eggshells.
Always.
What's about to happen next? What's about to, damn, what the fuck? Like, you cannot be around that shit. You feel me? It's just a bunch of gossip. That shit draining. You feel me? So I really be getting a peace of mind by being away.
Boy,
and I don't be liking to come to the city, bro.
Man, you got to deal with people who love to live and love life.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? When you deal with people who love life, it's a different type of time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And there's a whole world, man. Youngins, if y'all listening, y'all tapped in, all you know, it's a whole life out here. It's a whole world. In order to change, you got to change your surroundings first. You got to get away from people, even people that you love. It's a whole world out here. It's food that you never eat. It's places that you never been.
Mm-hmm.
It's people that you'll sit down and talk to and really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many different experiences in life instead of just talking about bullshit down the way. And you know what I'm saying? It's so much money to get.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much life to live. It's places that you'll go that'll blow your mind.
No doubt.
Let's live.
No doubt, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta live. I just clapped, so okay. We gotta live a little bit.
We get caught up in a bunch of nothing.
A bunch of nothing. I call it
a bunch of nothing.
I call it noise.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro, cause you heard about the. I'd be like, that shit noise.
That's what you told me the other day.
Yeah, it's noise.
Yep. And it's crazy cause like this a lot of the stuff like me and my pop be talking about, like me and my pop real close and shit. Like, you feel me? Like me, him, and my son, like, it's like we like similar. Me and my dad been through a lot of shit similar in similar ways. But when I was growing up, he wasn't present. Like he'd pop up here and there, but our connection was always strong because we just like the same person, you feel me? Like I always knew my dad wanted to be there, but he just couldn't because the
circumstances.
Yeah, shit took a hold of him. Shit had him.
Yeah.
Shit had me at one point, but it's like with me, I bounced back earlier because I was able to learn from him. Once I had my son, I said, "Oh no, I got to tighten up."
Yeah.
That's what really got me to tighten up was my son. And it's like through the bad times, I never was not there for him. I never not took care of him.
Yeah.
That's why I don't respect deadbeats, bro. I was tucking my little $50s and $70 to go get some 990s.
Well, you know, deadbeats.
You feel me? Like,
to me, like
while I was on perks and all that.
I respect what you said. You understood. He was going through a little something. And in life, sometimes you gotta really give people grace.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I had to tell somebody, I'm like, they talking to me about they dude, and they dude was my folks. Because here's the thing with men. Men think we could talk.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't really, that's God. I don't really be. We can talk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Like,
we talk.
I should, like, if you my little brother, I should be able to talk to your girl about you.
For real, you think that's true?
Yes, because your girl suck your dick, she cook your food, she do everything. You want to listen to her before you listen to me. So I should be able to give her the game that I want to give you. She do
Like,
things that I can't.
get in his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, man. What I tell you to tell your brother? Sometimes text him and tell me, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So sometimes you got to go through people to get through people.
That make hella sense.
Because their perception is like,
Yeah.
all right, bro, I heard you. But
That's
if your
a fact.
girl like, babe, get the fucking, you like, yo, she drawn, I'm going in.
And
Whole time, that's me.
no doubt.
You feel me?
And another thing I learned, like with forgiveness, like when it comes to like me and my dad, because had I wouldn't forgive him, I would have kept a major door closed because I learned a lot about myself through my dad.
That's how the game
But I knew it was I wasn't supposed to keep being stubborn like that because it's a different type of connection. You feel me? We know like we fight the same spiritual fight. You feel what I'm saying? We know who we both got that chosen aura.
You ever look at your pop and be like, damn, that's my pop. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he might do some shit you do.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah, I miss my
be
pop.
Like, damn, but it's just like when I finally forgave, like he ended up when I was in jail paying for my lawyer, like him and my girl, they held me down. It was just my pop and my girl. You feel me?
Yeah.
If he wasn't there, that shit would have been all the way off. You feel me? If he wasn't sending that money, you feel me? But if I would have kept thinking he wasn't human too, and it would have been shut off because he human too.
Blessing.
He would have been like, man, I ain't dealing with that. Because you meet aggression with aggression. You can't. I don't give a fuck. You can't be a certain way to no man and think they gonna be nice to you.
Yeah.
He
I ain't kissing your ass.
I'm not kidding. You can't expect them to fuck. I'm supposed to beat myself up.
Yeah.
You feel me? What you want me to do? Kiss your feet?
We're all individuals. Whether I'm your dad, son, uncle.
Exactly.
I'm still an individual.
Yep.
I'm still me. You an individual. I'm an individual.
And the nigga made up twice as more than he missed because he was there for key shit. Like my son is like when my mom started really not being able to be there and going through her battles, my dad kind of like
picked up,
came at the perfect time.
But maybe
I needed him.
Maybe he couldn't be there when your mom was there due to what was going on.
He couldn't because my mom, the type of personality she got, she'd make you feel
what you
going through.
Yeah.
Yes. So he couldn't, like she on her high horse and my mom really nice looking. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like people like everybody, like she got a nice figure and all that, and she would come down my dad going through his
Make
shit.
you feel like shit.
Make you feel this small.
Yeah.
So I understood why he ain't come around.
Because what happens is life is like a cycle.
Yeah.
You be mad at your pop until you had your own kids and be like,
for sure.
Damn.
For sure. And sometimes you just go by that stereotypical, I'm supposed to be mad at my dad, but my mom can't do no wrong. My mom did a lot of wrong too that I watched. I'm not one of them people where like, man, no matter what, no, mom, you did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I don't know no punches.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I tell her that all the time. I don't care about my mom.
Yeah, you human.
Yeah, because a lot of people make women think that they can't do no wrong or whatever.
That's how my daughter.
Good.
My daughter. Do like she
feel like she ain't supposed to.
Yeah.
When she do wrong, it ain't supposed to be about nothing.
Yeah, and I'm the type of dad. I've been through a lot. I grew up fast, kind of like you.
Yeah.
Cause my mom died young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How old was you?
I was 13 when my mom got killed. I was 13. You know. What I mean? She got shot.
Accident.
She was an innocent bystander. Yeah. And
crazy, man. Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I'm proud of myself. That's why you named that album Black Sheep. It's like I'm the black sheep.
Yeah.
Most people who know me. They like, I blew their mind.
Yeah.
Blew their mind.
Beat the odds.
People who know this person.
Yeah.
I'm a very different person than who I was before. Very.
Right.
Very.
Right.
Yeah.
As I look at you, I'm trying to see it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the youth in you and see where.
Yeah.
Cause I could see that in some people. Like, damn, I could see your youth. Like, damn,
Yeah.
like, you feel me?
Like you can see that they came a long way.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see it. I could see you being like raw, just young. Cause when you look at a man, you don't look at that part of him.
You don't look at.
You feel me? Yeah, he was a little young boy that was just green and didn't know nothing at one point, just running around.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But how your mind process, that gives you the ability to grow more. Cause how you just said that, you got a third eye, bro. Like,
no doubt.
That stuff is important.
Yeah.
I get certain lessons from things, from small things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you meet a woman and you go in her house and you see the things she have in there, it'll tell you who she is.
Right. Right.
You just gotta pay attention.
See, like that's crazy. Like even when you bring up women, I didn't even have a lot of experiences with women, so I had to like really navigate through that and really go through a real relationship and really learn how to deal with a woman and treat a woman. I ain't never really know how to treat no woman.
Yeah.
And how I thought I wasn't never really a ladies' man. You feel me? I just
Because we grew up thinking all women ain't shit.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that. I just thought I was like, at one point in time, like, you know, I really started rapping when Gibbs went to jail for his attempt.
You not only start rapping when Gibbs went to jail for his attempt. I'm gonna tell you what you did. You took the wheel.
Right.
You start expressing yourself.
Right.
Because you had to.
Yeah.
You was next up.
Yeah.
Big bro
sure.
going. I'm next up. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta hold this shit down.
Right. And before that, I consciously used to tell myself, I'm gonna just be the best street nigga I can be. I really didn't think about rap. Like that was always Gibbs' dream since we was young. But I always rapped beside him here and there. Like I write a little rap, stop, da da. You feel me? But when he went to jail, that's when I really started rapping. But that wasn't always my mission at one point in time. But when I did, I was so good at it, it became my main mission.
Man, let me tell you something.
What I'm saying?
I heard you. I was on Gibbs' Instagram and I heard you. And I was like, damn, this nigga can rap.
No doubt.
Because Gibbs talk shit. He got the swag. He got the attitude. You more just like, here I come. You know what I mean?
Because I
like sort of like Crawford as a boxer.
Okay.
He beat the shit. He'll beat the shit out somebody.
That's it. I like the analogy for my rap style.
For sure. That's absolutely. He don't got no rap.
Yeah.
He ain't coming with no swag. He just coming.
Yeah.
Like he got the swag.
You know why? Because he believe in his ability. It's just nothing and that's really true to me. Like when I started rapping, I knew I was just good.
Yeah.
Like when I was young, I was 15 saying I ain't worried about a bitch. I'm on the ground all night. Only chick that I want is 36 and all white. Like the niggas at 15 and 14, like they ain't even know what that mean.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't know what the 36 and all white. I said the only bitch that I want is 36 and she all white.
A brick.
But that's what niggas didn't. Niggas weren't talking like that at 15. You feel me? My mind was different. You feel me? Or the 8-ball when I was supposed to buy sneakers. And that's what I was doing. Like I used to take my sneaker money and I'd go buy a Bally or something and
try to flip it real quick.
I wasn't trying. I was flipping it.
Yeah.
I used to have money tucked when I was 14. Like bankrolls. I used to have money. Like to the point, that's what I'm saying. I started teaching my friends how to hustle. Yeah. Like literally me by myself. Yo, hun, this, how you do this. Cause I was doing it. And I wasn't just getting it and fucking it off. I was flipping, grabbing again. You feel me? At a young age, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I done had niggas like grown men that served me. Like, and grown men that sold me burners and all that. And it's like fucked up, but they respected me to that point.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Some grown men you cop off, they'll throw you 1-2 and give you the game. Cause they see you enhancing. When you serving youngins and you moving, he in the way. You in front of him, he bringing you just the front money back. He ain't bringing you more. Right. But when you copping and you grabbing more, that mean you ain't even got no money you ain't blow no money on nothing else.
Nothing.
So that's telling you like this, he ready. Yeah. He want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that means a lot. So some dudes it's fucked up to some extent, but when the young, it's okay to me if he's doing it and trying to better you with it.
Right.
But if he's doing it just to get
Make
some money
off you,
it's like, bro, you in the way.
And a lot of them was like, some of them I could say they was just, some of them just was serving me.
Yeah.
I just was a young boy that could get served.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it was like he worthy of that. Like my homies couldn't get, like I could. You feel me? But it just was like it wasn't no game behind it. It was just I'm just serving him.
Yeah.
It just be some young boys that just be like that. They just be,
No, you're right.
you feel what
They
I'm
be
saying?
advanced.
Yeah, and that's just how it was. You feel what I'm saying? And I really I used to tell my homies. I remember like my homie Neef. My homie Neef, he died and shit. My man Neef Curry and shit. You feel me? And it's crazy because some of these people that are influenced at a young age, they went on to be their own leaders in their own way and have names. Like my homie Neef, he ended up dying. Like, I mean, rest in peace, Neef. Like in the war, like all the zoo gang shit and all that. Like he was heavy in that and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But this is my homie. We 14, 15, but he learning life lessons with me. Like shit that we first do. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like these is really my homies, and they went on to have their own names. You feel me? And that's another thing why I speak up, because it's like I'm really alumni to this shit. Like the people that y'all big up and all that, they was with me.
Yeah.
You feel me? The people that y'all idolize with this shit, they was with me. They'll tell you like, yeah, I learned a lot from him. You feel what I'm saying? So not even on no ego shit, but I got a lot to teach.
Right.
I done taught the niggas that y'all looking up to shit. You feel me? Like, and it's not even on no, that's just what it is. It's fact.
Yeah.
They'll tell you. They self. You feel what I'm
that's
saying?
what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
I'm saying, like, I just remember,
Sometimes you gotta take your credit, man.
yeah, sometimes you got to, bro.
You gotta take that shit.
And that's just what I gotta do. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
You said you remember what? What you was about to say?
No, I was just speaking on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just remember just being young, you feel me? And just like telling them these things, like yo, cause like I used to be telling them shit like, yo, don't ask your sister for no money. Like, we don't do that. Like, you feel me? You can't do that no more. Like, you feel me? And we was young, so when we got a little older, they'd be like, yo, you really was telling me that? Like, I ain't even get you back then. I was on some shit like, no, we gotta give them, you feel me? Like, but we all, they was at the right age, but they was just being kids. They was doing the right thing. They getting a couple dollars from Big Sis. I thought I was too grown. No, we ain't doing that, bro. You supposed to, like, you feel me?
You supposed to bless her.
Yeah, but this the shit that they end up supposed to be on when they got older. So they was like, yo, you was teaching me shit
back
then, bro. That's a fact.
That's what's up,
Early
man.
in the game,
Money,
bro.
man.
Early in the game.
Hey, man, I want you to where you gonna be at in 5 years? You know, people like us, man, we could predict things. You feel me? Like, let me tell you something about me, right? Nobody ain't give me shit. Nothing. And I don't never speak about accolades or nothing. I don't care. But nobody gave me nothing. Everything that I have, I grind for it. Hard, day in and day out. I'm one of the best directors in the city. I always wanted to do the camera, bro. Since a baby.
That's a fact.
It always was a gift of mine.
That's a fact.
I bought a camera, bought lights, and I taught myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I looked out for a lot of people in this city, and I was trying to like do things a certain way, establish a little team, but it ain't work out. You see me in here, I keep looking at the camera. I keep looking at the sound, doing all this by myself. I'm never gonna stop. I'm not. Them dudes shut my documentary down with that and did that to me, trying to stop this and that, and I really was just doing a good deed.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
I'm not gonna stop.
Not gonna stop.
I'm resilient, bro. And this is a gift. I'm not doing this to be seen. I really enjoy what I do, and I'm never gonna stop ever.
For sure.
And I don't need no handouts. I don't even want them.
As you should.
I got offers from people. I don't want them. I get my own. I get to my own buck. I take care of my family. I do what I want to do. I do what I want to do at my own drum. Right. And I really put myself in high demand.
Yeah, and you gotta take pride in that shit.
You gotta take pride in it.
And
I enjoy helping ones that need it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's wanna come up too. You feel me?
And there's nothing wrong with getting help. Like,
nothing.
There's nothing wrong with
at
getting
all,
help, man. Because a lot of people be like, oh, even like when motherfuckers get the fame, oh, ain't nobody help me get here. That this I don't owe nobody. And people is quick, and that's what I want to say, right? People is quick to say, oh, I don't owe nobody nothing. And it's not towards nobody. I just see this with a lot of people in general. But everybody owes somebody something.
Yes.
Nigga, somebody had to do something for you.
Yes. I agree
Somebody
with
put you on, nigga. Somebody had to press a button for you.
that. I agree with
Stop
that.
acting like you niggas talking about nobody don't own nobody nothing. And a lot of niggas entourage just take time out of their personal fucking
Put their life
lives.
Put their life on the line.
Y'all do owe these niggas something. Stop saying, you feel me? But it is a responsibility for you to identify that. If you going on the road with a rapper and you not making no money and you got 2 kids at home and all these responsibilities, nigga, you tripping. You on some glaze and shit.
Let me tell you
Go the
something,
fuck
man.
back home and take your responsibilities if you ain't getting no money off this shit.
If you putting your life on the line for me and we out, I'm doing shows and we twisting, we moving around and I can't wait to cut you a check.
No,
I take pride in that. I enjoy that.
bro.
And I can't wait to see you pull up in that shit. Your son got that shit.
for sure.
I love that.
I love that
That's
too.
my thing. I love to cut checks.
I feel good making somebody else's day.
Yeah.
That's what I said on the
That's why
gram
I
before.
don't understand when people get to a certain point. When they get this bread, they got all these new. Now we ain't gonna get it twisted.
Go ahead.
We ain't gonna get it twisted. It is some dudes when you do level up, they be in the fucking way.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna get that twisted. You be like, this nigga in the way.
But hear me out though. All right, me and Gibbs was having this conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen a joint where Jay-Z was like, yeah, cause my cousin, man, he asked for $4,700 at the dinner table. I thought that was crumb shit. I thought it was crumb shit. What did you think about it?
Gibbs
don't Gibbs side with anything Jay-Z do. Gibbs think
I don't think it was crumb shit.
But I'm just saying, why
let me tell you
point
something.
that out? And you're
it was a message.
If you're going to give it to him, just give it to him. Fuck what he do with the $4,700. Just make it the nigga.
It's crazy because me and O disagree with everything with Jay said. Me and O be having them conversations.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
But I would like to talk to O too. I would like to get O perspective, man.
I'm gonna hit him. Let me answer this question, right? So I don't think it was crumbs. It was a message in that. The message was, stop seeing me as this billionaire. Treat me as a businessman because you can get way more out of me. Grow up.
But he said a nigga coming to him with a business. He said they coming to me like, yo, I got this investment. I could bring you back $200,000 if you just give me $4,700.
But guess what?
It's still a business.
But no,
the ratio is crazy. But I don't think a person will ever come back and say that. Though.
You intelligent. You know, you know you're not gonna get nobody $4,500. They give you $200,000. Let me tell you something. In business,
nobody would tell Jay-Z that. I think
people do.
Hypothetically speaking, ain't nobody gonna.
Let me tell you something.
Just give me $3,000.
Hey Dre,
$200,000 back.
Dre, no lie. Let me tell you something, Dre.
No,
they do that though.
You would be a fool if you ask Jay-Z.
They do that. It be Neff. Neff look like at Jay. That's on.
Yeah, but let
me tell you something.
That's just a dumbass ratio.
I know a couple people. I'm not saying no names. That got big people that got, and they and like I be like, and they don't have it, but they folks
right, and they be right underneath them,
and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But when I move with them,
you see why?
I see why. You understand? But, see. I don't look at they folks like they look. That's Onk in the crib.
You watching the game. It's an opportunity.
They look at Onk as Onk. You need $5,000. I'm about to go do this. So when Jay was saying that, it probably wasn't that wide of a range, but it was that type of a question. They do that because it's like they don't. If it was a business plan, that wouldn't even been a topic. Yeah. He'll do it. My folk that I know that got the folk with the joint, I be trying to give him plays to give him.
Right.
He be like, no, I don't think that's gonna. But
you know why? But look, all right, now I'm gonna give you this.
Certain plays that he giving, I be like, no.
But let me give you this perspective, right? Let me give you that because this shit is so layered, Feast. This shit is so layered, bro. And what I mean by that, right? That scenario you just said could be the reason because a lot of time niggas be like, oh, you around the money? Y'all just ain't doing that. Bro, I didn't see niggas be around the money and niggas with the money stop the niggas plays. They don't even want niggas to even make plays because they don't be wanting niggas to have money.
That's different though.
Yeah, but these is the components that be happening. And you will look at a person and be like, nigga, you got all the opportunity. You never know if his folks want him to be right there up underneath his his wing up all day, and niggas be doing that to niggas a lot, bro. This shit goes on.
Let me tell you
lot.
something.
A lot of times, black people don't want nobody else to have fame or nothing because they feel
This the key. This the key part to it. This the key part to it.
That's self-hate.
That's true. I ain't taking that from you. But the key part to it is when you make yourself viable and they need you.
Can't take it away from you. I could agree with that.
I'm talking about for real. It's people that I used to not.
But sometimes when a nigga so rich, they don't need you.
It don't. No, rich people. One thing about it's no billionaire that got billions in the bank. It don't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
No super rich person just got money. It don't work like that. Money work.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a billionaire like Jay-Z that only got 100,000 laying around.
Yeah,
his money working
for sure.
Money. People with money don't look at how we look. Just give it to them. It don't work like that's why they're billionaires.
They don't.
It's different.
I can say that.
Like the people, the people I know with people that they take care of them. Folks good that I know. This female I know, her folk got like bread.
She good.
She straight.
Needs.
Yeah.
Not once.
Not once. Right. Once sometimes. But then when I hear about shit that they did get from them and they fucked it up. And they ain't me and you. We come from a different. We would have used this shit. We would have brought an opportunity to that person, and they would have made money too. That's when they start to respect. I remember for years, my grandma, she trying to get a house done. I'm talking about I'm a real estate bull. People respect me and all that. She like I'm like, Grandma, I could get the roof done. She don't respect me on that level.
Right.
She know me as little grandson.
Right.
But then when her girlfriend was like, your grandson had bought, remember the house outside? My grandson bought the house. And it wasn't for like little money. Mm-hmm. It was for something nice.
Right.
And she said, for real?
Yeah.
She rolled past one day, seen me going in there with the contractors.
Her perspective
changed. She like, I need, come on, you go get my roof done.
Yeah, now you take me serious. Yeah.
You take me serious now. Yeah. So sometimes it be the perception of who they are.
Yeah.
Nephew ain't ready. He want 45.
That's true.
Like,
that's true. But that's true. I'm not.
But it do be the way you saying too, though.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that people be so power drunken, or just like so. I don't. It's probably an insecure thing, bro. I done seen people block people blessings for no reason.
But that's a whole and that's a whole nother.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's different. Yeah. Now that's like crazy.
But where it relate to is that you would think these people just got opportunity. You don't see the inner workings where a motherfucker is trying to apply themselves and get their shit off, and they getting shot down, or they don't get the push. A motherfucker might start a nigga off, go do this, and then the plan was we gonna push it, but they don't even put the energy in it because they like, man, I know that shit gonna fall apart. I'ma just, he was supposed to have that. Nigga, y'all ain't even support this shit. How y'all supposed to support it? Y'all out here supporting everything else because y'all be sabotaging people.
You know what though?
Sabotaging.
A lot of these people that's in position, and I ain't saying no names, they don't even know how to utilize they spot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see like dudes who's in certain positions, and off of the people that they with and do business with on this side, you be like, I know he don't know, but he got these billionaires over here. They
right.
They love him. They doing this. You can tell they rock with him.
Yeah.
He bring an opportunity.
Yeah.
They gonna bust the play. They gonna do it. They gonna say it's wrong. Do this. Come on, let's get it. And then you hanging with them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's telling you he don't know better.
Yeah, he don't.
Dudes be having Richard Millies, but don't own nothing.
For sure.
They don't know better.
For sure.
You feel me? They
never lied.
How you affiliated with these people publicly? You lowering your value.
Everybody don't got the mind for it. But everybody.
Some people slipped on a banana pill to get their position. By default.
For sure.
By default.
For sure. I can't. That's a fact, right? But this the thing, they'll get their position and not let other people work for them. Let everybody play their position. Your man probably know how to manage things, and he probably really a better leader than you. Let him play his role. Niggas be
what you
gotta
do though?
Everybody role and be everybody at once.
But you know what you have to do? It's sad, but you gotta damn near prove yourself.
Mm-hmm.
when they see you busting plays with somebody else, it's like, here they come. Don't say, oh, now he want to, just say, yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to prove yourself. It be like that. Like, it's weird. Like, I remember somebody didn't respect me for business. But then I seen them one day and they seen me with a person they highly respected.
Yeah.
And this person asking me, what you think? Now they like,
they gotta respect you by default.
Yeah.
They gotta
crazy.
respect you by default. But it's crazy, like, cause with my situation, like, far as me and bro, we kind of had to get away to do what you saying. Like, we couldn't really do it because you can't even make a person respect you when you're in the belly of the beast.
No, it don't work
Getting
like
it
that.
from every angle.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't even work nothing.
Yeah.
Everything you doing. So it's just like, and that's what makes me even say what I'm saying is just my perspective.
Right.
Being in a situation where it was supposed to be opportunity, and when you get into the inner workings, it's all types of different components. Why motherfucking the opportunity ain't right there.
Hey Dre, most of these dudes who slipped on a banana pill to get their position, they not intelligent. To tell if we're a person that mentally, just look at what they got. Look at
getting it on the nose.
They not even intelligent.
That's why
they don't even have no talent.
And they don't even know how to let other people be who they are.
Because like, if you do,
nigga, let your man, if he rap or he good at this, let him be that. Nigga.
It's gonna get you. It's gonna make them higher.
Yeah, it's gonna give you a purpose.
But they not intelligent.
They just don't even be having no purpose because the person that really got the talent and that could really take you to the promised land, you blocking him because your ego and you so jealous.
Yeah.
Let your team work. Let niggas work. Like don't.
But you have to go. You have them. Unfortunately, them people, you got to go around them. You got to make yourself viable when they come in the room to do stuff with a person that they respect.
And they mention you, yeah.
No, they mention you too.
Yeah.
That too. But they coming in the room with a person to come meet a person they highly respect, and you sitting in there, eating on his couch with your foot on it, like, yo, bro, I'm home. What's up? What we eating?
Yeah.
You talking to him like shit.
Yeah.
Like
for sure,
not like shit, but like, like I'm value, like,
no doubt.
But he like
that's
a yes man to him.
No, he gotta be.
Yeah, he that.
You
know what I'm saying? That's why when these people try to shut me down, I don't stick on that shit. I got a gift. Sure. I'm that bull.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm resilient, and you dudes is emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Philadelphia not a striving city, man.
It's not.
It's not a striving city.
And I always wonder why we don't got no buildings, no record company, no nothing.
It's not a striving city.
Why everybody gotta leave and go somewhere else? It's just the progress.
Yeah.
You can't go to nowhere. You know, I'm motherfucker staying outside of New York and watch a important motherfucker come out and try to get on. You can't do that in Philly.
No, you can't.
They going other places. You can't even. That shit is no infrastructure here when it comes to entertainment or nothing.
But majority of the times though, when people do bubble, especially from out of our city though, a lot of dudes be in the way that be around them.
That's true.
They be worthless.
That's true.
I told you do security. Stop. Why you killing out my fucking truck?
Yep.
We gotta go to jail. Or now, I know you a shooter, but like you didn't have to do that, dog. Now you got me in this. You fucked the money up.
Sure, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like. Some people, you gotta start hiring professionals. You can look out because people be like, when you get to a certain level, or he ain't looking out, you can't. They're gonna pull you down.
Yeah.
This is
I respect
poverty.
that part of the game too.
Yeah, you gotta move careful because the shit you working for, it'll get taken away from you.
You know what's crazy? Even in my small bubble, I gotta do it now because I got shit going on.
But that's where I start at.
It's sometimes I be trying to help a motherfucker and I be like, oh, he got to go, but you can't slow me down.
No.
I got shit going on, bro.
For sure. For sure.
It might not be the biggest shit, but it's sustaining me.
You got to tell yourself.
And it's crazy because I got to get people out of my bubble sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to tell yourself, we going up such and such. Bro, he can't come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Leave him.
For sure. I do it up, bro. I got to do it all the time. Me and bro.
And we should be able to say, yo, bro, not this one. Sit out.
Yep. Me and bro sit down and break something down all fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro, what you think about that? What you think about that? No, but I think he might be thinking this. Like, we go through every scenario.
You got to.
Politic about that shit.
Because this shit's strategic. It's not a game.
Yep.
It's real. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the thing is, we gotta, before I let you go, we have to really account of what we have going on, because this been going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
We trying to build a legacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being born without it and trying to build it, it's if you trying to build a legacy and be a pop and a husband at the same time, it's damn near impossible.
You gotta go chase.
You gotta choose one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
damn, that's crazy, Feast. And my bad to cut you off, but you just let me know that, like, cause this what I be dealing with as a parent.
You gotta choose one,
And
bro.
I always got my son great parent, but I be on some shit like I'm so much of an artist and a spontaneous person and just an artist in life, not even just music. You feel me? I'm not on the road touring, but I'm just a artistic person in life.
Yeah.
That my structure don't be there all the time.
You gotta
I just be spontaneous.
Yeah.
So it that affect me as a parent too.
Yeah.
You feel me? You might not go to sleep on time as you might be with your mom. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? And these is the battles I have by my life. But I love it though, because I'm living. I'm living what I'm doing.
And it's challenging you.
Yeah, it's challenging me.
You gotta have that conversation with his mom, right? And say, look, I got you. I'm chasing.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me. Sometimes I put my family on a back burner for a whole year.
Yeah.
I be in the grind.
Yeah, for sure.
You could either be there as a pop, halfway financial. Like we was born without nothing, so it's different. Now, if you born with a legacy, with the bread, you could balance it.
You got the time to do that.
But y'all got chase.
Yeah,
you can't be both, bro.
And look, if you pay attention to me, that's why I have my son with me a lot. Yeah. He be a part of me. You see my videos and shit. He right there. He a part of this shit. Cause you damn near in this shit with me. You watching me grow. I had you at 17. Yeah. And he real hip. He real.
Well, if he a certain age, then it probably won't affect your grow up, because he damn near, you gonna look up, he gonna be 20.
Yeah,
so
for
it's
sure.
like if he was a baby, it'd be different.
Yeah, no, he ain't no baby. He already 10 and shit like that. But even like when I'm in them environments, you feel me? Like I always talk to my son, because we might be there on Kensington and shit like that, shooting videos, and I never just have him chilling or nothing. But it's just like that grind. Mm-hmm. You gotta be with me. I might go out of town, I might go to the store, I might have my son with me, and he experiencing this shit right along with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, bro, hun, do this, hun, take the money, do this. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just my lifestyle, but it make me live. That's what make me, you feel me? I'm doing this shit. This is my history. This shit documented. You feel me? I got my youngin' with me, and I'm figuring this shit out, and I'm gonna figure it out. You feel me?
Sure.
So I just be knowing everybody don't understand the method to the madness.
Yeah, and if they don't, they'll understand later.
Yeah.
If they don't never understand, they'll never understand.
Yeah.
It's all about where you headed, where you going. Just stay focused. Don't let nobody knock it off. I don't be him. I don't care. I'm in my zone.
I feel
what I'm saying. So
I feel you.
It is what it is, man. Can you give us a performance today?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right. Well, we appreciate you for coming. Make sure y'all go check the album out, Black Sheep, man.
Yep.
We got Big Dre in the building.
Big Dre
from Francisville, Philadelphia, man. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. This is an amazing interview. Y'all like, share. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Big Dre _1600, YouTube, Big Dre 1600, Facebook, Big Dre 1600. You feel me? Just all the usual joints.
All the usual joints.
All the usual joints. And I mean, I got other shit coming soon. Like I'm gonna start like bringing like QR codes out for my music and really start grinding that shit, like trapping that shit.
Start getting.
You feel me? Because I feel as though I gotta really put my foot down. I gotta take it back like that out the trunk, like nowadays. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I gotta go get in their face, hun. Look, this is me, and touch the people, because I'm crawling back from a long, you know what I'm saying, but it's really there, bro. I really got the passion for this shit. Like, I really great at this shit.
No, for sure. It's all about the network. Bro. You got a network as well, man. When you a likable person, people are touched. But when you paint this perception online and people feel like you wild, it keeps the money away. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So always voice yourself and let the people know who you are and what you into, and just give the people you, because then they'll touch back in. But when it's a lot of people, they're not scared of you. the money, and the money not where the violence is at like that.
Mm-hmm.
You scare the money away when you don't be vocal about who you are and they get a perception.
Okay, because people gonna perceive you however they perceive you unless they know, unless you tell them.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people finding out who you are through this interview.
For sure.
Even more. You know what I'm saying?
People that didn't see me for years.
Yeah.
It's just people that I didn't talk to, and they was like, "Damn, I thought you was." I'm like, "Yo, you thought I was
what?
A motherfucking maniac."
Yeah,
like,
you thought I ain't smart.
Especially when I was young, like people thought I was like,
yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
man. But I appreciate you for coming, man. You now tuned into Directed by CEO Nafis show. We got the Black Sheep in the building, Big Dre.
Big Dre.
Give it up for Big Dre. Appreciate y'all.
Directed by Feast.